Welcome UFL. Thank you for tuning into this video blog. This is your boy G-Unit. And yes, we're talking playoffs, gentlemen. Playoff football. That's what we're talking about here. This is the video blog, and it's a privilege to actually be able to do a video blog while your team is in the playoffs. So first and foremost, I want to give a round of applause to the Miami Dolphins 6-0. Hell of a season, man. Just making it to the playoffs is challenging in itself. And then when you have to face the number one defense in the playoffs, it's challenging in itself as well. Because you did have the number two defense, but the number one defense actually made this happen, man. It was a 30-10 victory. We won convincingly. The stats out there, man. The stats are there. I mean, I'm going to throw the stats out there. We were able to put 95 yards on the ground, and we put 206 yards on the air. And the defense in our essence actually was able to hold the Dolphins to 142 passing yards and 61 rushing yards. So that just goes to show you that the defense came to play. Both of us had 3 defensive sacks. There were 3 turnovers by both teams. I threw 2 picks, and I remember my Bernard actually fumbled the ball on one occasion. But the first quarter in itself was a challenging quarter, man. It was 0-0, man. It was a great quarter. Defensive game, back and forth, kicking the ball. We were feeling each other out, back and forth, whether he was going to make the mistake. I didn't want to make the mistake, but it was a great game, man. I got to say that towards the end, I just found some ways to win, man. I put some of my offensive plays were working very well. Let's go to the player stats. Man, the player stats in itself. Player stats, we have Tannehill. He threw 1 touchdown, 164 yards versus Andy Dalton, 2 interceptions. Yeah, man, but he threw 1 touchdown, 225 yards. I think the difference of the game, 92 yards by Bernard Scott. And I was keying into this game, making sure that I was going to stop Reggie Bush. Because Reggie Bush was his main guy, and he only carried the ball for 5 attempts, 23 yards. So we shut that running attack down. And on the passing, he actually only he got 4 receptions for 7 yards. So we were focused, making sure we stopped the screen plays. I was thinking that was a big part of his game. I thought that was going to happen, but we shut that down. So I'm proud of my team. Came to play. Defensively, guys were able to, to have a good defensive showdown, man. Everybody in my team, just held it down. We did our thing. But now let's pick up the volume. I'm gonna, I put an end to the Dolphins season, man. I think he called me the Bengals. Yes, I heard that. UFL radio. I heard that. I think the Bengals deserve an apology. I think the Bengals did what they had to do. The Bengals came through. Not the Bengals, 6. Not the Bengals, my man. The Bengals. So I'm going to dedicate this song to you, my man. Put this little song for you. Make sure that you know. This goes out to you, my boy. Make sure I can find this song right here, man. I was looking for it. Here it is. This goes to you.
You think you gangster? No! You ain't gangster. Mr. Colin Paul.
This is for you, Six.
But listen, you
What's going on, the Bengals? This is what happens. Fire. When you play with fire, you get burned, baby. This is your boy, G-Unit, in the playoffs with a playoff victory. We did our thing. But don't play with fire, my man. Because fire burns you. Thank you very much, man. I really going to enjoy this victory. Going out with my wife today. I'm going to go to I think we're going to go to P.F. Chang's. I'm going to go celebrate this victory. Because I earned it. Towards the end of the game, I think that, I didn't want to play the game that night because I was already, had some wine on me and I was already feeling me in, and I really didn't want to play the game, under the influence. So, but you know what? We did it. We did it, and I think towards the end I saw that some comments regarding my clock management. We'll look into that so that it doesn't happen in the next game. I might have lost focus throughout the game because I was in the party just talking a lot of smack. I remember a lot of that stuff. Just making sure that I was keeping my intensity going, and maybe the clock was a little bit off the norm, but no worries. I think my next opponent is the Patriots. I was looking at the tree, and that's going to be a tough match in itself. I haven't played Patriots, and I see with their record, these guys are no joke. So we're going to do our homework on the Patriots. Well, we're going to definitely do our homework and make sure that we are prepared for that game because it's a game we're looking forward to, man. And hopefully I'm able to broadcast it some way, somehow. Somebody broadcasts it so that your UFL can see and they can enjoy this playoffs. All right, but thank you for tuning in. On that note, we'll go back with my boy.
You think
we'll finish off here, baby. Cincinnati Bengals did their thing, my man.
Mr.
We're going to move on to the next one. Enjoy today. We're going to focus because it ain't over, man. We're going for that championship ring. The rest of the UFL, y'all look out, man. Peace. Enjoy the rest of the playoffs.